Hey guys, we're back with another drive on 12.5.6.3. I'm going to be doing some highway today, going to Costco, and here we go. So I did press the FSD button to start, but it wasn't going, so I pressed the accelerator, and here we go. Test driving this. This is going to be the third video if I end up uploading it. Speed bump over here, slows down perfectly, and blinkers on for a right turn. Again, I really want to put the emphasis on this being my favorite update so far. It fixed my number one issue, which was the acceleration and the speed, which was going way too fast, and now the car is super comfortable and super smooth. It is a game changer. It really is. I think this will allow people to use FSC more often. So full stop. It forced the guy next to me to do a full stop as well. Because we know that human drivers usually don't do their stops fully. It's going a bit under limit here. I don't know what makes it hesitant. Something definitely is bothering the car, because usually it wouldn't go that slow in this area. I've been seeing comments that the car is going slower than the speed limits in some situations, but I haven't really experienced it myself. I guess that could be the first one. So here we're waiting for the lane to clear up. So it's considering going after this car, maybe. Nope. Okay, this is the last car, and then we can go after this. As a human driver, you can be more aggressive, push forward, and then press the accelerator, right? But when it's a car driving for you, you don't want it to be too aggressive, because ultimately you just don't want it to make mistakes. And when you're aggressive like that, there's always a chance of making mistakes. And you don't want the car to be liable for that. If a person does it, then they're liable, but if the car does it, it's not a good look for the software for Tesla. Okay, so we're gonna be taking the left exit over here, and usually this is a spot where the car would be hesitant to on this U-turn. We're gonna look how it's gonna perform, if there's any changes with the update. On my previous video that I uploaded, there's a guy who commented saying that I seem to be new to Tesla and FSD, and that the updates are basically, we're imagining the benefits of the updates and the changes that were happening. But honestly, I use the software every day. I use it 99% of my drives. Pretty much everything that I do is on FSD, except for last minute lane changes, or I know a situation where it's not going to perform, where I'm just going to take over. But 99% of my drives are on FSD. So when there's an update, and especially for the speed, that was something problematic for us. The difference is so noticeable. And I know sometimes you would have updates where it would be very hard to tell a difference, okay? But this is not one of those updates. It's way smoother when you're in the car, and the feeling of the drive, so much more confident, so much smoother. So you turn over here, good, no hesitancy. It would usually stop over here. Let's see if it's stopping. If there were cars coming, maybe it would, so we would have to test it again. But decently executed. Changing lanes over here. And it's going 60 in a 50 zone. This is a comfortable speed. This is something I would do. Or I mean, people would drive faster than that. If you see the car behind me is coming faster. But I like this. This is what a legal speed should be like and what a comfortable speed should be like. And look at that, slowing down super smooth. We would have issues with that. It would accelerate so fast and then come to a stop abruptly because the speed adjustment wasn't well done. But that's fixed. And again, if you don't have a chance to try it, go test drive the Teslas in the shops. Make sure they have this new update, but try it out. And if you're in Montreal, you want to try it with me, if you want to make a video together, just let me know in the comments and we can organize that. I'd be more than happy to have you guys test the drive, test FSD for yourself. So we're not fully on the highway yet. We have to wait before merging. It's going to be in a bit. Truck is changing lanes in front of us. Flickers on to make the right turn. Super nice. And now we're at our 20% speed offset, going 16 at 50, which again, this is perfect. People would go faster once again on this side lanes, but cops do stop you for speeding on these roads. So really, if a car is driving, it should be flawless, and this really is flawless, having a setting like that. So lane change over here, there's a car merging in, so we're waiting, and it should take it on after that. The other thing that's been super impressive, especially on highway, is the lane changes. Much less hesitant, and it puts the flicker on, and it commits when it's the right moment to do it. Before, we would have the issue that it wouldn't commit. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking because we're gonna be merging onto the highway and it has to speed up over here, technically. And that's one of the issues that I have with a max speed set. Okay, perfect. So we're merging and it changed. It went to our highway settings. And that way it can go faster than it would, which is perfect. I like that. Flicker on, merging, speeding up, changing lanes. Oh, decided not to. So I'm just curious to see what this max speed is set to. Okay, so I flicked it up and it went to 121, so I'm guessing it was at 120, which would again be a 20% offset. So on a highway like this, going 120 is pretty much the norm. Let's see if FSD wants to go up to that speed. Interesting enough, we're still keeping the right lane. Hasn't been trying to go to the left lanes. So car slowing down, it should, yeah, exactly. This is exactly what it should do. So it's slowing down, we're changing lanes now. This is slower than the passing lane, so we're going to the passing lane. And I guess here it could go up to 120. Which it isn't, interesting enough. Again, nothing wrong with going 113. It's even better for the battery. Anything above 110 kilometers per hour, it drains the battery more than it should. So maybe there's there's a reason behind it, but no, it's slowly creeping up to our 120. I do believe that the cars in front of us are going slower though, so maybe that's gonna impact our speed. Car merging in, we slowed down for it. Comfortable once again. It's so much better, guys. Just the feeling of it is crazy. It could be more interesting here. We have to change lane for the exit. It has to merge with the cars. And that's something old highway stack would not be comfortable with. So let's see if the new one is. So flicker's on. It's keeping it on. It's merging slowly, decisive, bam. Easy peasy. Taking the exit here. What the older version would do, it would like fully go onto the exit. I don't know how to explain it, but abruptly turn for this lane, and it would feel a bit too weird. But this was a smooth transition. So our Costco's over here. We have to change lanes. It has to be done pretty quickly. There's no cars in the back. We're slowing down. There's another Tesla over here. He's driving his car though. Ah, rookie mistake. Honestly, if you don't have hardware 3, I would understand. Hardware 4, because by the looks of it, hardware 3 is not doing as well with FSD lately. They don't have this update, for example, so they're struggling a bit. Alright, we're into Costco. Should I make a smart sum in Costco video? That's one thing I'm not super comfortable with, because it's okay, there's a car coming in, we're turning away. Okay, we're at the destination. Guys, I'm gonna try to find parking, have a few shopping to do, and then I'll see after that if I decide to do the Smart Summit over here or not. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.